If you love being home, and if quiet feels better than noise, and if peace means more to you than being busy, being social, being popular, then this video is for you. Stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Well, today I'm talking about homebodies. And no, that doesn't mean you're a little old lady who's a recluse or that you're lonely or that you're antisocial. It doesn't mean any of those things. Being a homebody is a choice that we can each make. And I am definitely a homebody, and I always have been. Now, some people, they might not have been one in their younger years, but then they became a homebody as they got some age on them. For me, it's always been that way. Now, being a homebody is not a dirty word, and some people talk about it like it is. Oh, she never goes anywhere. Oh, don't invite her. She's a homebody. All she wants to do is stay in the house. Well, again, that is not a negative. It's a choice that we can make. I love being home. Home is my happy place. Home is where I feel my absolute best. Home is where I have quiet, peace, calm, contentment, all the things that I want in my life that fill my mind, body, and spirit. Home is where the nervous system finally calms down. I know I feel it when I walk in the door. My shoulders just relax and I feel completely different. I feel all the tension leave my body and I just feel at peace with myself. Now, of course, I have to go out sometimes. We all do. We have errands to run, or we may just enjoy getting out and going shopping and looking around and things like that. But I don't like it out there. I don't know about you, but the world is a different place. When I look back to years ago when, you'd walk down your street and neighbors were out on their porches, they were waving and saying hi and things like that, or come on up and have a cup of coffee or an iced tea or something. It's not like that in today's world. Neighbors aren't even out. And if they are, they don't wave because they don't even see you because their face is looking down at their phone. Their eyes are glued to their phone. Years ago, when I went out shopping or something, people were happy, people were kind, people were helpful, they smiled, they greeted you. That's not so easy to find in today's world. People are mean, nasty, hateful, rude. I'm not saying everybody is. There's kindness out there, but there's so much hate and discontent in the world today. There's so many people that have that mentality that it's all about me, me, me. What about me? Well, they don't believe in other people or helping other people, serving other people, being kind to other people. They think the world owes them something, that they're so entitled. And I don't like being around that. I always open a door. If I'm going into a building and so is someone else, I will go up and hold the door open for the other person so that they can enter first. And do you know, many times they don't say thank you, they don't smile, nothing. They act like they expected you to do that. You owe that to them. I just don't like the world we live in today, and I'm sure many of you don't. After being out there, when I come back through the door, oh my gosh, my whole nervous system is calmed down. I feel like I can finally breathe. I feel safe. I feel calm. I feel all the good things that I want in my life, and I'm not going to settle for less. Loving home does not mean that you don't love people. And this is very important to realize because a lot of homebodies are very loving and very generous. Sometimes they're so genuine and so real that they don't want to be around superficial people. They like real connection. I know I do. I cannot stand chit chat or worthless conversations. I feel like it's a waste of my time, and time is precious to me. I don't want to be out there doing things that I'm not interested in. And I know society tells us as we get older, get out of the house, be social, join a club, join a group, get involved in something, try something new. Well, maybe some people take that advice. I do not, because I don't want to be in a club or a group. I'm not a groupie kind of girl, never have been. And if I want to learn something new, I learn it at home. I just don't want to be around people that have no substance behind them, that don't really add something or contribute something or have a helpful, kind attitude. That doesn't interest me at all. I'd just as soon be home. To me, a peaceful home is something that you create. And everybody has different needs, wants, desires. So, whatever that means for you. For me, I like quiet. I want my home to be cozy, warm, inviting. And it's not just for guests that may come in, it's for me. I want to feel cozy and warm and calm and welcomed in my own home. And I do everything I can to give myself that feeling in whatever way I choose to do it. As I said, your way may be different, but the important part is that you create the home that you need for your life, your circumstances, and what makes you comfortable. Homebodies are often deep thinkers and very observant, and I am definitely a deep thinker. But I want to be able to reflect in my home, to think about my thoughts, to think about my life, to look for improvements, areas that I'm weak and I need to improve. Home is where I can rebuild myself. And, you know, a lot of times homebodies are quiet, but that's just because they're in deep thought. And there's nothing wrong with that either. I don't think it's a withdrawal. I think it's an awareness. You know, homebodies seem to feel deeply as well. When I feel something, oh my gosh, I feel it deep. And sometimes that's a bad thing, and sometimes it's a good thing. But I have to be able to process those feelings, to understand them, to see if I'm on the right track, to see if I'm letting my mind go somewhere where it doesn't need to go. All those things matter to me, and that's why being home is very important to me. Staying home is a boundary, it's not a limitation. I mean, I can say no when I don't want to do something or go somewhere or be out there, and I have no guilt about it. That's my right to do that. And I know we've talked about this before. Home is where I'm comfortable. I don't need to fill every hour of the day. I don't want something that I have to do every day or somewhere where I have to be. In fact, I hate calendars and schedules and appointments and things like that. That feels like prison to me. Home should feel like freedom, and freedom really matters to us old girls. Have you ever felt a big sigh of relief when you made a commitment or a plan to do something with someone or be somewhere and the plans fall through, they get canceled? Oh my gosh. Some people may feel disappointed, like, oh, gee, I really wanted to go or do that. Not me. I feel a big sense of relief because I'm not that crazy about going out. There's nothing out there that I'm so excited to do that I want to commit my time to. Time is too precious to me, and I don't want to waste it. I know you don't either. To me, home isn't where life starts, it's where it truly begins. I mean, I honestly feel that way because I'm living my life for me, for what serves me, for what suits me best. That makes perfect sense to me. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. I'm grateful if I'm missing out on something because it's not that important to me. At this stage in my life, my peace, my mental clarity, my calm, my quiet, that's what's important to me. That's what I need at this time in my life. I've had the years where I had the noise and the loud and the going here and going there and all that. Well, those years are gone, and actually, I'm grateful for it because it never suited me. It just wasn't part of who I am. A lot of people might call homebodies introverts. That's like a big buzzword now on the internet. I'm an introvert. The joys of being an introvert, the great things of being an introvert. I don't like labels. I don't, I just don't like to be put in a box like that. Now, I do have something to say about that, and I think I'm going to do a follow-up video on this topic because some people say they're an introvert, some say they're an extrovert. Like I said, I don't like labels. I'm home not because I'm shy and I don't fit in and things like that, or maybe I feel like, oh, I won't be accepted, or, I can't relate to those people. No, that's not why I love being home. I love being home for me. It is my sanctuary. It's where I refuel. It's where I smile and dance. And I'm so free to be me. And I am so grateful that I am home. I can be loud and wild just like anybody else. I'm not this shy little introvert that just locks herself behind closed doors. I choose this because it's what's best for me and it's who I am. Are any of you homebodies? I'm sure many are, but do you like it? Is it who you are? Are you one because maybe you're shy and uncomfortable around other people? Maybe you truly are that word I don't like to call you, an introvert, but you're just kind of shy and like to keep to yourself? Or do you truly love it? How do you feel about it? Do you feel that peace in your home? Do you feel that safety and calm and just that feeling like Dorothy and the Wizard of the Oz clicking her heels saying, there's no place like home, there's no place like home. Well, that's true to me. There is no place like home. I'm not lonely. I'm not bored. I'm not discontent. I know where my peace is. It's in my home, and home is enough. So let's move on to an inside beauty tip. My inside beauty tip comes from Psalm 131:2. But I have calmed and quieted myself. I am like a weaned child with its mother. Like a weaned child, I am content. Psalm 131 describes a soul that has been calmed on purpose. I don't need the outside world to validate me or see me or make me visible. I don't need that anymore, and really none of us do. This isn't giving up or boredom. It's just a girl who has decided that she doesn't need the noise and the rushing around and the chaos and everything. I know what I need, and it's not out there somewhere. It's right in here. It's in here. It's in here. It's in what I have created for myself. You know, it's like a baby. Before they're weaned, they need to be fed. They need it, and they let you know by crying and fussing and everything else. But once they're weaned, the neediness kind of settles. You know what I mean? It makes a difference. And it's the same for us. We don't need all the things that we used to need because we have learned how to calm and quiet ourselves. I know that's where I'm at, and it is such a peaceful place. My home is where my soul matches Psalm 131 2. I'm very content, safe, and peaceful at home. I don't need to be fed emotionally by the outside world. None of us do. We have what we need. If we draw on it, if we pray about it, if we practice it, if we create it, it's ours to have. It's the gift that we receive. I'm not saying you have to be a homebody to have all that. I'm just telling you that being a homebody is is wonderful. It is so life-giving. It is so eye-opening, and it brings on an appreciation and gratitude like you could never imagine. I wish that kind of peace and calm for all of you. You all deserve it, and God wants you to have it. I thank you so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya.